starting off with a game from this past weekend that was looking a little rough there for a while, but the Lions overcome a 2-score deficit to get the win at home against the Chicago Bears. And we got to start with this game because Justin Fields in his first game back was looking like he was going to lead a team that is otherwise relatively down and out in the Chicago Bears to a huge victory over a division opponent. Jared Goff did not look good, throwing a total of 3 interceptions in the game, and putting the Lions in quite a significant hole. But the Lions went ahead and hiked up their big boy pants and went on to win that game. Amon-Ra St. Brown continues to be an elite threat in the passing game. It just seems like whenever you need him, the dude's open for a first down. And, of course, got a really difficult catch to secure a touchdown in this game. Way down low at the ground. I thought it was incomplete the first time I saw it, but the fact that he came up with that ball to get the score there was pretty incredible. But of course, the thing to cap it all off is none other than David Montgomery, the former Bear, scoring the go-ahead touchdown, what would end up being the game-winning touchdown against his old team. The Bears obviously let David Montgomery go in the offseason. He gets picked up by the Detroit Lions, and boy, did he make him pay for it. Some other things, this is a sloppy win. This isn't a really great, super exciting win for the Lions that everybody is super confident in. However, over the course of a season, teams are going to have games like this, and your team is either going to win said game or they are going to lose said game. And the fact that the Lions came out of this game as ugly as it was, as difficult as it was, is a testament to who this team is now. The Lions, for decades, would not have won this game, but they managed to persevere and overcome, and I think a lot of that has to do with Dan Campbell and the culture that he has built in Detroit. Much of the reason that I picked him for Coach of the Year, I think this is exactly the team that he has built. And I think that, again, as ugly as this game was, I think it shows a lot of what this team can be. They can battle back from adversity, and I think that's going to serve them well come playoff time, because one of the things that we see every year in the playoffs is, a team or two that has gotten on a real good hot streak, but has been against teams that they're just blowing out. Even if they're good teams, they're going into these games and they're not difficult throughout. They're not really facing a lot of adversity. I think a game like this is going to be a benchmark for the Lions going forward. I think it's going to be something they can call back to if they're down by multiple scores, late in a playoff game. They can look back to this matchup and say, guys, we've got this. We can do this. We've done it before. So as difficult as it may have been to get that win, I think this is a huge win for Detroit. And then on the other side of the ball, we got to talk about Justin Fields. At this point, I don't know what to do with him, and I don't know if the Bears really know what to do with him. We continue to see flashes. He had over 100 yards rushing in this game. And that guy can throw the ball like nobody's business. But at the same time, the Bears currently have multiple draft picks in the top 10. Are they really going to pass up Caleb Williams or Drake May with one of those picks? I kind of doubt it. We've seen some great things out of Justin Fields, and I have no doubt that there will be a trade market for him. I don't see this team moving forward with him. There's reports that, they're going to have to be blown away by his play the rest of the year to even consider keeping him on the team and going forward with him as the franchise QB. And I don't know what level of, blown away they need to be, but I don't think they're going to find it. The Panthers very likely are going to end up with the first overall pick, which of course is traded to the Bears. So the Bears are likely going to end up with the first overall pick. And if you have that pick, yes, you could get a king's ransom for trading that away and get pieces to build around Justin Fields. But, I mean, this is year three of Justin Fields. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to take that next step. I hope he does. And in all honesty, it very well could just be the team that he's on. If he does get traded, say to an Atlanta or, some other quarterback needy team, obviously he's not going to get traded within the division, but like if he went to the Packers or something like that, maybe an AFC QB needy team in the AFC, I wouldn't be surprised if he does find a lot of success there. I think this guy, I mean, I've been on the Justin Fields train for a very long time, and I think that he can find success. Is it going to be with the Bears, who historically do a very poor job of developing quarterbacks? That I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be tough, but it's a tough call. I don't know what you do. I really don't. And I don't think the Bears know what they're doing right now. But heading into the draft, if you've got that first overall draft pick and you're Ryan Poles in Chicago looking to set your team up for success for the next 10 years, do you do that by drafting a Marvin Harrison? Do you do that by drafting an offensive tackle? Or do you go for supposedly the next generational quarterback prospect? I have no idea. I'm just completely at a loss, to be quite honest. But I think, if I had to guess, my hunch would be that they're going to use that early pick on a quarterback and send Justin Fields somewhere. You can likely get a first-round pick for him, and if the Bears go into this draft with 3 first-round picks, they can completely rebuild this team. So, would not be surprised there. Hi everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see the full episode, be sure to click the video right over here. And if you want to see more clips just like this one, be sure to subscribe to Water Cooler Quarterback. And if you want to follow me on any of the socials down below, you should go ahead and do that. Till next time, bye-bye.